Okay, so yesterday we filled in our chart of our favorite things about Thanksgiving. So mine were family, food, football game, crafts, laughter, and dessert. So today I'm going to take this chart and I'm going to use it to do a writing. I hope that some of you put some of your own stuff and didn't just copy all mine. Think of things that your family does. You might do different things, like we play a football game. Think of something that your family did, okay? So I'm going to take this writing and I'm just going to put it right up here in front of me. And it says, the paper says, write and draw, don't forget capitals and punctuation. So that's the biggest part. That is what I am looking for when you turn in your papers, is their capital letters and periods. Spelling, I want you to just sound it out on your own. If the words are on my paper and you got the words from my paper, then that's okay. But if you don't know how to spell a word, I want you to just sound it out the best that you can, okay? So, I love Thanksgiving, and I'm going to start with family because that's what all these other ideas have to do with. So, I love Thanksgiving because I talk about this a lot in class, using the top and bottom and the dotted letters, the dotted lines to write our letters, okay? Don't have them floating around. Be neat. You go slow and be neat. I love Thanksgiving because I get, your pencils are down and you're watching me write mine, okay? I get to see, and remember I said I'm going to go with family first, all of my family. Now make sure that you're putting your finger spaces in between. See how my finger can fit in between all of my words? Okay, make sure you're doing your finger spaces. So I get to see all of my family. Then I'm going to move on and look for some of my other bubbles. So I have food, football game, crafts, laughter, dessert. So I'm going to start with the first thing we do. The first thing we do on Thanksgiving is have our family football game, okay? So I get to see all of my family. In the morning, don't write while I am, your pencil's down. In the morning, we play a big, lots of us, football game. Okay, so I used my family circle. I used my football game circle. We don't have to use all of our circles. We don't have to go in order. They were just helping give us some ideas for our writing today. Okay, so I love Thanksgiving because I get to see all of my family. In the morning, which I should put a comma when I go back and reread, we play a big football game. Okay, so I'm going to go to food, I think, now. Then we all meet at, I turn over the paper. So we all meet at, you see the top? There we go. We all meet at Grandma's. And eat some yummy food. So I'm going to put a period. And I just used this circle. So I'm going to put a check. But I am going to use some more of this circle now, and I'm going to give detail on some of the yummy food that I eat. And I'm going to use commas because I'm going to make a list in my writing, okay? I love to eat mashed potatoes. Remember to use the dotted lines. And turkey. So I didn't I just put mashed potatoes and turkey, so I put the and. If I was going to say a third thing, I should have put a comma, but I'm going to run out of room, so I didn't. So I just used mashed potatoes and turkey, but if you wanted to say mashed potatoes, turkey, and stuffing, then you would put mashed potatoes, comma, turkeys, comma, and stuffing, or and cranberry sauce, okay, if you wanted to make a list. So now I have dessert, laughter, crafts left. I think I'm going to go to dessert. After dinner, we eat pumpkin pie for dessert. Oops, dessert has 2 S's. Dessert. Otherwise I would have said desert. So I can check off that bubble. I have laughter and crafts left. I think I'm going to talk about laughter. When we all eat together, there is a lot of noise because everybody's talking at the same time, and laughter. Then I'm going to end it with kind of the way that I started it. I love Thanksgiving because I'm going to end it with I love Thanksgiving. Okay, so I'm going to end it here, and then tomorrow we are going to relook at it, and we're going to count all of our sentences, see if we have all of our capitals, and do all that. So today, all I want you to do is get your rating on your paper, okay, right on both sides. Remember that I took my bubbles and I made them into complete sentences. I can't just say family, food, football, crafts, laughter, dessert. I love Thanksgiving because family, food, football, crafts, laughter, dessert. I have to put them in complete sentences. So I love Thanksgiving because I get to see all my family. Okay, I'm going to put it right here. If you want to pause it for a minute and use some of my words, you can. Probably not all of them. I don't know if you all have football in the morning. But you can pause it and get some. Now I'm going to turn it to the back. And you can pause it if you want to get some words off my back. All right, get busy writing.